Greetings, everyone. This is Pastor Riley. We just wanted to take an opportunity to share some of what we will be getting into relative to our vision for 2025. But prior to getting there, we wanted to take an opportunity to just say thank you, first of all, to the Most High God for all of the things that He has done. We thank God for how He is moving in this season. We thank God for how He is moving in each and every one of our lives. We also want to thank our Bishop, our Chief Bishop, Bishop Waddell. Thank you so very much for all the love and all the support and your vision and everything else. We want to thank our Bishop, Bishop White, and our Overseer White. We want to thank you guys for everything that you have done for us personally and in ministry. We're just so grateful for this opportunity and everything that has come along with it. I just want to say thank you. Temple 6, I want to say thank you each and every last one of y'all for everything that you have done. Our leaders, our officers, our teams, our family as a whole. Thank you so very much for it all. I absolutely appreciate each and every one of you. I've jumped out several windows since we started in May. And so you guys have come along with us, and you guys have impacted the communities in ways that you probably you can't even imagine. But I just want to say thank you for your generosity, for your commitment, and just following how the Lord is leading all of us. I just want to say thank you. That said, briefly, we won't be long in this particular setting because a lot of these things we're going to discuss in great detail on January the 4th. January the 4th at 10 a.m., okay? I need all of our family here. I need the entire T6 family here January the 4th at 10 a.m., and we're going to get into all of these things. But in this setting, and I'll be brief, we're going to talk about renovation. 24 had to do with reconciliation, and 25 we're going to get into renovation. First of all, our lives. There are still some areas that need renovating in our lives. We've learned some things. We have grown in some ways. Our thought process has been elevated. God has allowed us an ability to see some things clearer than we have ever seen it before in our lives. Well, now that God has given us not only access but understanding of information, it's now time to put that information into practice. There are some people still suffering from heart conditions. There are some people still suffering from soul conditions. They're suffering from all kinds of things, mental conditions. It's just time that we renovate the way that we think, the way that we function, the way that we conduct ourselves. This is for all of us, from the pastor to everybody else a part of our family. If 25 is going to be different than 24, then some different decisions will need to be made. And let's go ahead and begin to plan for that now. So 3 words that we're going to talk about during the month of the closing of 24 and throughout 25 is decide, plan, execute. Okay? Decide, plan, execute. Eventually, we've got to make a decision to just go ahead and do what needs to be done. Secondly, through the guidance and the influence of God Himself, the grace of God Himself, we'll begin building our plans. And then after we've planned all that we can plan, then we go ahead and execute. Some of this will be easy. Some of this will be extremely challenging. But the point is, whatever the condition of the environment, this is the direction that we need to go. God is doing some wonderful things in our lives. And so let's honor what God is doing by making sure that when He says, let's get up and move some things, let's get up and renovate some things, let's toss some things out, let's say goodbye to some things, let's go ahead and honor God by just being obedient and just doing it. Listen, your life is extremely important, and the things that God is communicating with you, He's doing all of these things on purpose. So this is what's going to happen. That's for the personal. There's some things that need to go on with our church, our ministry. There's some business things. There's some things going on with our campus, and we just need to renovate some things. This ministry has has survived quite a bit. This ministry keeps on pushing, and I'm so encouraged. But one of the things that we will be doing in this season is renovating some things in our personal lives and with the ministry as well. I'll get into more detail as we are moving forward and as we get into our meeting on the January the 4th. We'll get into a lot of this in great detail. So please show up, come with your pads and your pens, come with your questions, come with your thoughts, and come ready to see whatever it is that God is doing in all of our lives. So between now and then, I need you praying. Everybody, let's be praying for one another. Let's be praying to hear from God. Let's be praying to see some things from God. Let's go ahead and make sure that individually our relationship with the Most High is in the condition that it should be, so that when God is moving, we can recognize some things and just go ahead and move together. That's all we have for now, because like I said, we're going to get into a lot of this stuff in great detail in January. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, we love you real big, and please remember, there's always room for you. We'll see you soon.